Hello again, and welcome to another episode of... Let's start with some housekeeping. First of all, that 1000 Below show was great. Really had a good time meeting a whole bunch of new people and some old friends. Just a great mix of people. Very worthwhile time. So thanks for showing up if you did. We just booked our next show, which is going to be June 25th with a band called Of Sulfur. And that features the old lead singer of a band called Suffocate. And then also on the show is another Pittsburgh local named Place Blame. They're very friendly and they also make great music, so check it out. Another short episode because I don't have any real content, but I do have some whiskey. So what we're going to have today is, I'm going to show it to you here so I can read it because I don't know what it is. My buddy is part of a special whiskey group and he got this for me. So it's Ezra Brooks Cask Strength Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, and this is single barrel. The proof is 120, so this is another kicker. It's really going to get me going. So let's check out the cork, and hopefully it doesn't hit me in the face this time. That was pleasant. I loved it. Okay, nice little pour. Sounds healthy. It's a nice dark color. I really like that. I really do enjoy it. Okay, well, let's give it a little sniff. It's a spicier guy, and it also tastes woody. Woody like Toy Story, baby.
You got a friend in me.
Okay, it tastes a lot like alcohol. It's definitely, the proof is coming through, so let's give it a little sip. That's heavy duty, but good. It does taste a lot like wood. It's a lot of wood, but man, you know what? My friend mentioned that it would be leathery too, and I taste that too. Then again, you could say anything to me like, this is going to taste like mint gum and a book that you read a long time ago. Wow, remember The Giver? When they would the book The Giver that you read in 8th grade, and they just injected people and they would pass away, and they'd call it, man, what would they call that? Oh my goodness, they call it release. Wow. Yeah. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like the sweet release into the afterlife. A very leathery and woody afterlife. Wow, if Toy Story was into bondage. Oops.
You got a friend in me.
Love me a good bourbon. Well, I'm going to keep sipping on that, but I don't have a ton of stuff to talk about. One thing that I talked to the other Sam about, well, first of all, Sam's playing a show tonight. Which not the night that this comes out, but the night that I'm recording this. This is on Sunday, or this is on Saturday, and so this is on Saturday. He's playing a show on Saturday, but it's going to come out on Wednesday. So you missed the show. Great, thanks a lot. Great supporting, the other guys. He's playing a show tonight. I'm going to try to get over there, but just in case I don't, I want to just express my thanks and my gratitude for him for being in the band and just being a great musician. And to show my gratitude, I thought I'd show you a little. He redid like a kind of old piece that a lot of you may know, and I'm just gonna play a little bit. He showed it to me last night. I'll play a little bit of it for you today, and you can kind of just let us know what you think. So, I've got my acoustic guitar back here. I don't play very much. I'm not a great guitar player. I'm not very good at a lot of music stuff, but I figured I'd try to give this one a go because I think I could figure it out. So again, this is something, it's like top secret. He hasn't released this yet, but I figured it would be a good homage to him as a friend and as just a musician and a person. So I think it's really his peak, and I'll just let the music speak for itself. I'll just let it do that because it cuts deep. It cuts deep. So Sorry, this one just always. This one gets me emotional. All right, I'll do it. I'll just suck it up and do it. So again, this is the other Sam's take on an old classic here. So big shout out to Sam for being a great musician and writing stuff like that. Most of his stuff sounds like that. So if you like it, check out his other band.
You got into her head when all you wanted was into her bed.
You got a friend in me.
Last thing I want to talk about is I talked to him last night. I talked to the other Sam last night about my earliest memories. And I kind of wanted to just be up front and forward with that. So I told him about one. I'll talk about that in a second, but my earliest memory, I was probably 2 or 3. I remember we had a babysitter named Georgia, and I don't know why she was fired or why she didn't babysit us anymore after this moment, but I remember the last moment with her. I was going out my slide door, and she goes, "Okay, give me a hug." Maybe she was fired right before that, and that's why she was giving me a hug. So she got down to my level and gave me a hug. And I was like, wow, she has a lot of tissue on her chest. And I didn't know I didn't know anything about it, but I was like, this is very comfy.
Oops.
So just so perverted as a little kid. I didn't even know it. Second earliest is way worse. So, and this is something I don't think I've really talked about, but I would do this thing, and I knew it was wrong, and I wasn't sure why, but I would go into our little family room, and my mom would get these Land's End magazines, and they always had like a bikini section, and I'm still like 3 years old, and I would go in and I would open to the bikini section, and I would be like, wow, and then I would just lick the page where there were bikinis. And I didn't know why, and I was so ashamed, and I didn't know why. And then I would just feel bad about it for so many days, but then I would keep going back to it. So I don't know what that says. But I was 3. Again, I was like 3, so let me know what you think about that below. And give me a review of the song that I performed, because that's what the other Sam, that's what he does. It's beautiful. Well, thanks for tuning in this week. Come check us out June 25th. It's a Saturday at Black Forge Coffee House 2 with Of Sulfur and Place Blame. Until next time, this whiskey is a 6.2. Pretty good. I love the proof. Just an absolute outdoorsman of a whiskey, though. So, cheers.